Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kurnia Sari Dewi, and I would like to introduce myself as a presenter for our paper with the title of Challenges of Coordination and Public Understanding in Implementing NIK and NPWP Integration Policies. This paper is submitted by Professor Triuni Sumartono, Ms. Sarida Minarni, Ms. Kurnia Sari Dewi, and Ms. Rosnelly Wahyuning Setio Tirin. Firstly, I would like to give the agenda of the presentation. One, or first, is introduction. Second, risks and problems. Third, discussion and recommendation. Fourth, methodology. And five, result and conclusion. For introduction, this paper is basically about single population identity data or single identity number with unique and multiple information that is now commonly used in many countries. In Indonesia, the implementation of unified population identity data integration has been mandated in Law number 24 of 2013 concerning amendment to Law number 23 of 2006 concerning population administration, where population identification number or NIK data is the only data that can be used for various purposes. One of the main population identity data in Indonesia that is starting to be integrated with NIK data is tax data via NPWP or tax identification number. The integration of NPWP with NIK as a single identity number is expected to have a significant impact on state revenue, including simplifying the tax administration system and strengthening the database for the government. Integration will also increase the number of taxpayer and increase the government's fiscal capacity, especially income tax payment. Currently, the NIK data integration policy with the NPWP has been implemented and will continue implementing until all taxpayers actually use the NIK number as the basis for tax obligation. But during the implementation of the NIK and NPWP integration policy, problems occurred and need to be mitigated. What's the problem? There are several basic problems that are still being faced, including first, not all residents who have a NIK have NPWP, and vice versa. Second, NIK or NPWP data that is not yet valid and needs to be updated independently. Third, system adjustment to accommodate changes in NPWP digits in public services has not been fully implemented properly. Based on the resource person statement, this happened because not all leaders of the relevant public administrator have a common understanding regarding the urgency of adjusting the system affected by the NPWP. And secondly, requires resource allocation, which is a budget, human resources, and etc., which sometimes the relevant public service providers do not have. In addition to the basic problems, we found that the basic root problems that needs to be addressed immediately as follows. First, challenges of cross-sector coordination and synergy. Second, risk of differences in understanding at community level. Therefore, recommendation that we provide is, one, we need to increase coordination and synergy across all sectors, not only the DGP and the Directorate General of Dukcapil, but all of the public sectors have to coordinate intensively during the policy implementation period. Secondly, there is a need to immediately increase public understanding both at the level of central and regional policymakers and at the level of the wider community or taxpayer, including the need to carry out socialization, advocacy, and establishing communication forum with other relevant agencies. And it is necessary to immediately carry out massive and intensive outreach to public regarding the importance of activating NIK as a NPWP. From that problems, we try to mitigate risks of differences in public understanding at community level, which occurred during the implementation of the NIK data integration policy with the NPWP. This counseling has been carried out in collaboration with the Directorate General of Population and Civil Registry, Ditjen Dukcapil of the Indonesian Ministry of Home Affairs, and the Directorate General of Tax, DGP of the Indonesian Ministry of Finance. The participants of the counseling are the people surrounding community or public and have been carried out at Professor Dr. Mustopo University Bragama, Jakarta from 10 to 13 July 2023. The aim and objective of the community counseling is to get common ground of understanding in the implementation of data integration policy. The result and conclusion from the event is counseling to the public about the importance of data integration policy between NIK and NPWP provided satisfactory result where there was an increase in public enthusiasm to participate in the program. With the higher understanding of the community, it is hoped that the risks that arise from differences in public understanding at the community level can be minimized. And in addition, support from all stakeholders, apart from Dukcapil, Directorate General, and the DGP itself, has helped to encourage the successful implementation of the NIK and NPWP integration policy in full on January 1st, 2024. So the conclusion and the result is actually good because this satisfactory result where there was an increase of the public enthusiasm to participate in the program. And we hope that it will be minimize all of the problems that we already identified, and we can give a more understanding in the these integration policies. This is the presentation of our paper. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.